Hey, we're back once again.
Hello.
I
Much quieter that time.
yeah. I think this is becoming like a
Every other day.
every other day. It's really becoming one of those because we're just exhausted every other day. Oh, we're exhausted every day.
We'll be able to do it tomorrow, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'd like to think so.
Yeah. But yesterday was the first day of classes. Yay.
Yes.
And we made it through.
And it's not so much just like, oh my god, teaching was so difficult. It was more about what was available to us.
Yeah. So no PowerPoints, no technology of any kind, and amuse kids for 6 hours. Which, I think pretty much says it all.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But we did it. We managed to do it. I think that they were much happier today than they were yesterday. But they had a lot of fun yesterday as well.
Yeah. Yesterday was just all introductions. I did 3 different icebreaker games.
So did I. There's some logic puzzles. They really like those.
Yeah.
What else did we do?
Dr. Miller's crime and puzzlement.
I didn't do that.
I did. I don't know if the forensic people remember. Good.
Wow, that was intense. Yes, you probably do. It was from Crime Scene. The little, what did we have? We had a girl who was killed in front of her mirror, vanity.
Yeah, the boyfriend, Joe.
Yeah, I think it was the maid. I'm sticking to it.
Nah,
I think it was the maid.
It was Joseph.
I don't even feel bad about
specifically it was Joe Ring.
So anyway, not that one, but we made copies of a bunch of different ones of those just to have kind of in our back pocket in case we ran out of anything to do, which I didn't. I kind of dragged out, I don't know what I dragged out. I dragged out something. I did 3 logic puzzles, and you only did like 1. Yeah.
Oh, I did 2. I did the accident one. That was a short one, though. But, oh, yeah, and our original plan was to show CSI episodes to talk about the CSI effect.
Yeah.
We didn't because we couldn't have any technology. So I had the brilliant idea of printing out a Sherlock Holmes story.
Oh, yeah, that's what we did. I knew there was something else.
Yeah.
It was the Speckled Band,
and
it was a really good story. I liked it a lot, so we figured that would it took me a while to read. It's like 17 pages PDF, so we figured that would occupy the kids for a good hour. And
the killer was an Indian snake, the most poisonous snake in India, so...
Relevant.
Synergy.
Kind of.
A lot of synergy happening between me and this country.
Yep. So we did that, and the kids really liked the story. Those that had not already read it. Come to find out, apparently Sherlock Holmes is read over here in some schools. I never read it in school. I wish I had read Sherlock Holmes in school. But I only had 2 kids in my class who had already read it. But I think Webb had more.
I had like 3 or 4. It was really disturbing.
So I just gave them I told them to go back through, underline forensic-y things, and then I gave them some questions to answer while the rest of the kids read. And that took the whole time for me.
Today, though, finally, we got
today was
science.
Awesome. They loved today, and the other classes were jealous. And the resident counselors came to watch, and we had pictures taken of us, everything, which is so cool.
Today we started off with blood spatter analysis. It was great. A lot of good questions too by the kids.
Good ideas too. We were trying to figure out how to do. They did the walking versus the running and dropping drops of blood, and we started out with some instrumentation, shall we say, that didn't really pan out. And my kids actually helped me figure it out, so that was good. Yay. Good.
And I just kind of saw what you guys were doing, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's not working. Ours isn't working either. But it was good. We did not have access to any pig's blood, unfortunately. No. We had...
movie blood? Like makeup blood?
Yeah, it was called Bottle of Blood.
Yeah, it's like Halloween blood, basically.
Yeah. It was a little thick, but we made it work.
Yeah.
After lunch, though, for me, things got a little chaotic. Introduction to microscopy and trace evidence.
I think it was probably more chaotic before lunch for me.
You think?
Well, just because blood was everywhere. You came in my room. Blood was everywhere. Everywhere.
Non-toxic.
Yeah. Including the ceiling, which is fine.
Yes. Oh, I loved making the cast-off spatter.
Mine's cooler than yours.
I don't think so. I don't think so. No, I used a fake knife and then a Coke bottle, I think.
Yeah, I used a Coke bottle. And I did cast off coming back up, and then I did going in for a second blow as well.
We also explored outside of the campus for the first time, kind of.
Oh, was that yesterday? No.
Was it? I feel like it was yesterday. Are you sure it was Sunday?
No. Sunday. It was Sunday.
It was Sunday. Did we talk about it?
I don't know.
What? The days are just packed.
I don't think we did.
No. Yeah, because of the excitement of the kids. Yeah, we were able to explore outside of the campus. It was less than extraordinary.
Yes.
But we stopped by a not-so-charming little convenience store. I don't know. It was just a stand.
Not even a convenience store, yeah. It was just a stand that had drinks and ice cream.
Yeah, and so we all ordered, most of us ordered bottles.
Bottled beverages.
Bottled beverages.
So, because they'd be bottled sodas. So they'd be safe, right?
Not really.
We don't come back.
Here's the thing. I've never had this experience in America.
No.
We grabbed our drinks and we were ready to leave, and then we were like, whoa, 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 whoa. And I was like, what? What's happening?
Yeah, they wouldn't let us walk away.
Like, why? Like, we need the bottles back after we're done drinking.
Why? Why do you need the bottles back?
I didn't even get an explanation.
I just picture like a big tub of dirty water in the back that they just like fill the bottles with and then recap them and feed them to Americans.
Yeah. And every time they open it for somebody new, they just go under their breath.
Yeah.
So it sounds like.
Why? I don't know. Or maybe we came up with an excuse that we're just going to use to make us feel better. And it's probably that they just want the bottles back so they can recycle because they're like nice bottles. So they probably get money for it. So yeah. I'm guessing that's what they wanted it back for.
Speaking of money and not having enough, they didn't have enough change to pay me. So they paid me in bubble gum.
They were like, I'm sorry, there's like, instead of giving him money back, they gave him some money and some bubble gum.
I don't know if the American audience is familiar with
you should go back and try to be like, I have some bubble gum. Can I get a drink?
Can I get it? Yeah. If you acquire enough bubble gum, you will get to keep the glass bottle. Yeah, I don't know if people are aware, but Wrigley's doing some different things overseas. This is called Boomer. I want to make sure they get this like superhero. It's a blend down. There you go. Boomer, he enjoys strawberry flavored ice cream, despite the fact gum. Excuse me, strawberry flavored gum, despite the fact that he's dressed in blue, and everything else around him is shiny pink.
But we probably walked like 4 or 5 kilometers, like outside and back.
Yeah.
So we had a nice little long walk. Yeah, I've been here like a week and I'm already speaking in kilometers. Y'all impressed? It's only because there were signs for kilometers and I don't know how to convert it.
We walked by like this garden restaurant.
Which they serve beer there. We found out. This is a dry campus, by the way, which explains my excitement.
Absolutely. And we have no tolerance for any of those shenanigans.
No, none. So we found out that the garden restaurant actually serves beer and liquor.
It wasn't so much a garden restaurant as it was a garden.
And, like, there was a guy who was shoveling dirt from inside the restaurant and then just coming out the front of the restaurant and throwing it in the street. Like, if we were walking maybe 5 paces ahead of where we were walking, we would have just been covered in dirt by this guy.
Yeah.
So,
it was
fun.
It was an interesting experience. And then today, oh gosh.
Today was so much fun. It was fun. With the exception, of some things.
Everything after, I think, class has just been downhill.
Webb almost died on a bicycle.
Speaking of downhill, here's the way the campus works. There are a bunch of bicycles all over campus that anybody can just use. Mm-hmm. There are umbrellas all over campus that anybody can use. There are, like, motorbikes all over campus that everyone can just use. And
no, they can't use the motorbikes.
No, they can't?
No,
those are people's?
Yeah, those are people's. I wish. I would have used them already.
Okay. Well, awesome. I was under the impression they were just there.
I know, that's why I was like, why are you going to the motorbikes? You can't. Those are people's.
I'm glad I know that now. So that I don't just steal somebody's motorbike. Yeah. But yeah, bicycles all over. And so we were walking towards this little mini mart. And there was a bicycle, pink with a basket, but still a bicycle. And I haven't ridden a bicycle in like 10 years. Maybe not 10 years, but years. And first thing, you never forget how to ride a bike. You just don't. Like, the cliche is true.
Unless you don't have brakes.
Yeah, so I'm going downhill, and I'm like, all right, this is fun. I got to turn around. Oh! It was a lot of that. I tried the right one. I tried the left one. Nothing's happening. And the thing is, the way the mind works isn't so much just like, okay, I'll just let go of, or get off the pedals and just kind of like scrape my way to a stop. It was just panic. It had been years since I've ridden a bike, and I'm just like, I need to find something squishy to crash into. And there's nothing squishy on this campus. This campus is a lot of things, but squishy isn't one of them.
And it has squishy grass, but you're not allowed to touch it.
I'm not allowed to be on the grass.
No.
So I was just like, I'm going to have to smash into a tree from Taiwan or something. I think I should explain that.
I think it's better if you don't.
Okay, well, that's Webb and Galen. Maybe saying goodbye forever, who knows?
We're not saying goodbye.
We're just saying.